gong. Da, 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 da. Hello, friend. Can you hear me now?
You two clear a path while I try to find a way into Clovis Bray.
Nothing in there. Okay, let's go into Can you hear me now? Yep. Apparently it automatically
We've
put
encountered war
you
mines
on
before,
mute.
but Ikora said Rasputin was trapped on Earth.
Rasputin is capable of operating across multiple systems simultaneously.
So all those times the Vanguard was trying to talk to him in the Cosmodrome.
They were engaging fragments of Rasputin left behind after the collapse. But his core mind was always here.
Wow, I'm terrible at aiming with my knife.
I'm here. I'm really here. I can't believe it. Clovis Bray. I'm home. The main access is encrypted. Good thing I know a few tricks. At least that seems to run in the family.
Personnel identified, Dr. Anastasia Bray. Welcome to the Clovis Bray Research Facility, the fabled cradle of invention on Mars.
I just learned some Batman mythos today.
Moment in history.
I learned that there was a Batgirl named
beyond the stars.
Kansas Kane or something like that.
Clovis Bray.
And her Batsuit looked way different than regular Batgirl's. I think so. And like it had no eye, like white eye things. Ooh.
Looks like Rasputin's core
I'm
is
pretty sure
housed
she
in
had
a
a
separate
thing for
structure.
Tim Drake.
Hope you're up for a little exploring.
Yeah, she's supposed to be in the Birds of Prey movie. I also learned that. So it makes you wonder if that's supposed to be Ben Affleck's Batman or
I don't know much about
Peterson's
my family,
Batman.
but I know that.
Yeah, Are they making a new Ninja Turtles movie too?
I'm picking up a lot of hive activity.
The Rise Out of Shadows had a lot of potential.
Let me try to
Like they're
access the security
putting in
systems.
Crane, Rocksteady, and you know they were doing a lot of things that would have been right, but they just did it wrong. They did it the Michael Bay way. They also got Casey Jones' character wrong. I don't think his character's wrong because he was good as Arrow. I just think, you know, I don't ever really see Jones being, you know, a cop. Yeah, and in the movie, I'm a cop, and I'm gonna be head detective. Yeah. I also saw like a thing where they played instruments, but they were fake instruments. I guess it was like for a charity or something.
What's the status on the security systems?
I'm working on it.
I think
Hang
so.
in there.
And like they were playing fake instruments and having really good music. Like I don't think you can get that good of music out of a 3-string 13-inch guitar like they were getting out of it. Turtle power. They also had their own version of swearing, like, what the shell? That was from the 2003 cartoon. That was a really good one. So was the 2012, in my opinion. And the original. I'm just a sucker for Ninja Turtle cartoons.
The Valkyrie. Rasputin's weapon. I think he hurt us.
Ooh, I found this thing. I apparently need a overdrive frequency or something. I found like this giant ghost, but it's not a ghost. Oh. Did you go up this broken wires? Oh no. Okay, I almost fell to my death. I actually kind of got lost. I didn't know I was supposed to go up this thing. Even though it's pretty obvious that's where you're supposed to go. With the design, making it look like a stairwell. Big brain. go wrong way when they made it very clear. Yeah, like PewDiePie got lost on LEGO Star Wars and they made it pretty clear on what you were supposed to do in that game. Ah. Wow. I've broken into the Matrix. I lost my spear. Oh. I meant to throw a grenade, not stab the dude. I'm pulling out my shotgun. Okay, you are annoying, I'm just gonna stab you. Oh, big police gun. I was gonna blast him. Yeah, so I ended up making a entire second channel because one of them, the one that I'm doing right now is, you know, I pretty much focus mostly on gaming. So pretty much the other one's going to be vlogs, reactions, movie reviews. That's what I decided.
The door's unlocked. Did you?
It wasn't me. Maybe he's inviting us inside. Maybe this is where questions finally turn into answers.
Well, that and also, you know, copyright, so they don't claim that I stole their video and take it away. Yeah, I reacted to the season 7 trailer for Star Wars: The Clone Wars, which is connecting the show and Revenge of the Sith
Guardian.
Oh,
together.
shanks.
What do you think you're doing? Do you have any idea
From the
how
looks of it,
dangerous
it's gonna
this
happen
thing
in
is?
between the
What
year
were you
span
trying
that
to do to
happens in
Rasputin?
Revenge of the Sith.
Rasputin is Vanguard business, Anastasia.
Because that's
not
what's supposed to
yours.
happen. At the
You
beginning
do
and
not
at the end, it's
belong
supposed to be
here.
I
a
beg your
couple
pardon?
months.
You
right?
belonged in the city. But instead of standing by your brothers and sisters when Gaul came for us, you were here, doing what you always do.
Well,
what you were
from the
never
looks of it,
supposed to do.
my
did
theory,
what I believed to be
I
right.
couldn't really tell. It was kind
I
of
came here
confusing,
to
but
protect
my theory
humanity.
was Darth Maul was
Isn't
maybe
that what
trying to
Guardians are
convince
supposed to
Ahsoka to
do?
join the dark side, which I don't see happening.
This is a war of many fronts. And there's more than one way to fight it,
Because,
Zavala.
like,
Look. You tried to shield the entire world.
well,
But
to
you
be
can't.
fair, he only had like 3
There's got
lines
to
of
be a better
dialogue
way.
in
And you think
Phantom
Rasputin
Menace.
is the answer? It's gone silent.
In the Clone Wars,
It's a broken weapon. Too dangerous to be left alone and too unpredictable to wield.
That might be true.
yeah, but he also
Or
has
maybe
a
he
brother
has nothing
named
to say.
Savage.
Maybe.
Or
Just
Savage.
maybe. We never bothered to ask him what
Palpatine
he
killed him.
wanted.
I know
don't
that.
have time to go through this with you again.
Also
You had
because
no
he
right.
wanted one of
I
them to
have
be his
every right.
apprentice, if I remember
You don't
correctly.
understand the connection
And so he
I
had
share
them both
with
fight
Rasputin.
him.
Here,
And then he killed his
let me show
brother.
you.
And then Darth Maul hated Palpatine after that.
Okay. We should really figure out exactly
So I
what's
saw this
doing
meme,
that.
and I understood
I
it.
can tell you.
It was Anakin
Rasputin
and Darth
was not the
Maul would
only thing
go
to
great
awaken on
together. They
Mars.
both kill children, and they both hate Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yep. I do think they did in the show. So it's, true. Yeah. Yeah. Something that I loved that I watched recently was, this guy was like putting in lines of Samuel L. Jackson with different movies. And so, Samuel L. Jackson, well, I mean, Mace Windu, went from, you know, that kind of calm slash slightly intimidating guy that he was in the movies. They like pulled in like different times he's like sweared and then like just screaming. They like even took one where he was talking with Anakin when he was going to kill Palpatine, and he was like, he said when Mace Windu was talking to Anakin when he was about to kill Palpatine. Because he was like, you're the Sith Lord. And then he went and told the Jedi Masters. And then Mace Windu beat Palpatine. And basically what happened is they took the line from The Incredibles where he said, the public is in danger. Because Anakin said, you can't. He must stay in trial. And he said, the public is in danger. And that was when he was looking for his super suit. It just makes me think how many iconic roles, I was about to say Mace Windu, Samuel L. Jackson has had. Have you seen A Quiet Place? Yeah, it had the main actor and also director was Jim from The Office. Have you ever seen that show? Yeah, he did it. He's also possibly playing Mr. Fantastic. Yep, and there's been talks about him playing Mr. Fantastic when the Fantastic Four gets brought in. Yeah. I mean, I found some enjoyment out of it, but I could definitely see where the people had problems. Yeah, they made him. Oh, one interpretation that I like of Doctor Doom, even though the show is mediocre in my opinion, Ultimate Spider-Man, they did make him very not easy to beat, if that makes sense, because like he took down the entire Hell Carrier, and White Tiger, Nova, Iron Fist, Power Man, and Spider-Man were all fighting him, and he was just mopping the floor with them. Sort of. Like, he did have a couple of robots. I mean, he did. He had his Doom bots, and like, Nova thought he killed him. Who knows, maybe in the MCU, the Doom movie, they'll give him them. Because apparently, either 4th or 5th or 6th phase, there's supposed to be a Doctor Doom movie. The director was making it for Fox, and Kevin Feige really liked it, and he said, you know, hey, we'll make that for the MCU, but it's like, they don't even know what they're completely doing, apparently, over there in Marvel Studios for, Phase 4, 5, and 6. I thought that was Phase 3. No, that was, Far From Home. That was the end of the phase. I mean, it wasn't actually a direct sequel. A lot of people say that, Peter's development wasn't very good. Like, you can't be sad and want to date someone, like, at the same time. Which is, you know, not true. For one thing, but second thing, if you watch in the beginning of the movie, they say it's been 8 months since the, events of Endgame. Like, they literally say it's been 8 months since everyone's been, brought back. The door's not opening. It told me to do something, and I hold square. Okay, Meet the Drifter, Old World Charm, Tara Karn, speak to Tara. Map. Well, it has Will of the Thousands and campaign. Well, it says Discover Mars and it's just regular campaign. Do I have to do that if I want to do this mission? Ah. Oh. Oh, I can actually shoot people while they're on my team. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and what's funny is, Nick Fury, the reason why they ended up going after Doctor Doom was because Nick Fury was all like, you know, I don't really trust a bunch of teenagers to, do this job right, and was giving them, like, not very high-leveled missions. And so he went on the, S.H.I.E.L.D. watch list and, picked the highest one, which was Doctor Doom. There's Yep. Then he also, in one episode, he got his body switched with Wolverine. And it was funny because he ended up in, yeah, he ended up in Wolverine's apartment while he was in his body, and he accidentally released the knives, his knuckle knives, whatever you want to call them, his claws. He accidentally stabbed himself in the junk for one thing, when he was learning how to do them. Then he had Sabretooth trying to kill him. Can I promote you to leader? I'm not meant to lead. Politics scare me, as Obi-Wan said. I'm not brave enough for politics. There, you're a leader now. I don't really care. I'm just ready to shoot things. Whoa. I fell all the way down. You know what's crazy? I forgot what site it was, but they gave, I don't think it was IBM, but like some rating, like, you know, where critics review movies, some, one of them gave, Back to the Future like a 50 or 60%, like was the overall score. And that's a classic. I know, right? And I think Home Alone, the original got like 80%, but the much superior sequel got like what, like 40% I think on IBM. Yeah, like,
we need your assistance in the forest.
What have the Vex done?
While I did,
I'm afraid your enemy was me this
like,
time.
while I do, like, you know, Captain Marvel, I wouldn't necessarily give it 5 out of 5 stars like pretty much every, reviewer was giving it. I would give it a solid 7.5. Not a 10 out of 10. I'd probably give that to, Civil War. Or Iron Man. Wait, are we fighting the big robot guy again? Dang it. I hate him. I hate him too.
Someone care to explain what's going on?
The root mind is back.
More precisely, I remade it using the power of the forest. Fortunately, the situation has escaped my oversight.
Who needs friends? We can survive on our own. Oh, it's the big eye guy. Not as big as the other ones, though. These look like the one droids where they would just stick out their arms and shoot, but a mix with like the Queen Alien's head. If that makes any sense. Well, apparently I can't just use my regular knife without throwing it first and wasting my ability. Just like in the simulations. Whoa. We're in a simulation within the simulation. Wow, it just shot me back. What the heck? My cat just got in front of my TV. Well, it's in the family room and it's like 75 inch. But like, he popped up relatively close to the front of the TV, so obscured my vision for a second. Oh, another game that I've been playing. A game that I've been playing recently. It's a mobile game and it's pretty ridiculous, but it's the good kind of ridiculous. It's called BitLife. It's a life simulator. And you can pretty much do anything in it. You can be a murderer by like 6 if you really wanted to. Become a mass serial killer. You could become a billionaire. You could be the nicest person. You could become a Buddhist, or you could become basically the next World War II midget guy with the mustache. I would say his name, but I would probably get killed by Kappa. As we all know, they have eyes and ears everywhere. Like, I've already gotten, like, I think I had like 14 children with my one character. And it's part of that reason why I think the community is so great for that game, because it's weird and wonky, but the good kind. Like, you know, we're all just being stupid together, the whole community. And they keep on updating it, so it's not like the game gets like stale. They add new features. Wow, games are so realistic to real life. Guns with unlimited ammo that you never have to reload, like Herschel's shotgun in The Walking Dead Season 2, when his barn was getting taken over. Like, he never reloaded that thing once, I think, and he was shooting like 50 shots. Well, I think he did reload, but like after he shot like 500 bullets out of that shotgun. And the max a shotgun usually carries is like, what, 5, 6 bullets? Slugs, whatever you call them. So he must have modded his shotgun pretty good. He knew it was coming. He knew the end was coming, so he modded his shotgun so he could murder fools. Oh, it's boss time, you can tell, because it's almost like Venom is on your face. It goes all black. It's black, liquidy lines, like Venom. So I don't really think this is a competition. Tom Hardy's Venom, or the guy from that 70s show's Venom. Yeah. Are you kidding me? I don't even see where I got shot because I was behind cover. Oh, you're dead now. Threw a grenade, but I threw a knife.
These radiolaria machines are everywhere.
They are the primary vector by which the Vex remade the planet.
That module was hiding a path. The root mind is trying to keep us from that spire.
What the heck was that?
Smart.
It's just him.
You see that beam? It's controlling this
He
entire
almost
region
killed
through a
me.
series of
What the
modules
heck?
and arc energy.
I got,
It won't
like...
stay intact for long.
What? Wow. If I had paid attention to the Destiny canon, I would have known. But me, as we all know, I see cutscene, skip.
That root mine looks right under
I mean,
the spire.
I'm pretty sure if I just played this for the campaign, I probably would have liked it. I mean, it's not that I don't like it. I actually enjoy it very much. But right now, I'm enjoying the multiplayer side instead of the actual just campaign.
Shax. Sounds like me.
And man, respawned my ammo.
temporal shielding. It will negate our weapons. Power source looks external.
This is the Clone Wars colorized BBY, what, 13 BBY? I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda bad on the actual timeline of Star Wars. I know there's BBY. I mean, I would say this is Skynet, but you know, there's more than just robots, there's also aliens. And in Terminator, there is no aliens, just robots. So, it's Clone Wars now. So one thing that does have me confused, does Destiny even actually connect to Halo at all? Even if loosely? Borderlands? Watch and see Destiny 3 connects to Halo. Then you have this weird connection with Halo and Borderlands. Fan service. It would be like the video game Avengers, bringing
You seem to know your way around. What else did I miss when I was out?
We jumped off a bunch of gravity cannons. Does that count?
Actually, yes.
I forgot the doctor's name, but she was like savage in the comics. She like let heroes, like young heroes, die in order to like set a like grenade. Oh, I don't have the name. Throwing knife that also explodes. That's one thing that I recently noticed, that my throwing knives actually explode too. Yeah, what kind of sucks, is that, in Star Wars, they make when they first, like, introduce them, they try to make them, like, this, like, these big guys that are, like, pretty much untouchable to the regular person, but then they're, like, just such a joke in the movies. After you hear how precise they are from Obi-Wan. Ah, only an Imperial troop can be this precise. And, sorry to tell you this, Obi-Wan. Yeah, they can't even aim to save their life. Quite literally a lot of the times.
I can't imagine how much it took for the Vex to transform Mercury.
I also watched a video on the worst Batman game and the existence of Batman games. It was called Batman Dark Tomorrow or something like that. And the acting was bad. They got the Joker all wrong. Apparently he's not smart enough to be a mastermind. He was just pretty much a clown, not even really the Joker. And in the comics, Joker never works under anyone. He's either has them work for him or he works as partners. But he was working for Talia and Ra's al Ghul. And I don't see him working with either of them. Oh, and I learned that it was supposed to come out on the Xbox, the PS2, and the GameCube, and it only ended up coming out on the GameCube and the Xbox. PlayStation wouldn't let them put it on their system to save their reputation because of how bad of a game it ended up being. The fight scenes were very clunky. Like, you pretty much could hit someone and it would stun them for like 30 seconds. So there was no challenge. And like the punches were like really slow, if that makes it. I got stutters. Any sense? Oh. Another thing that didn't make sense was ow. Wow, it says that my one objective is to climb. Hey, I ain't Spider-Man game. I don't just climb incredibly tall and long spaces for no reason. Ow, I got stuck. Lag. Ow. They also got Killer Croc wrong, too. They also put in a very obscure Batman villain called the Rat Master Capture, or something like that. Yeah, they use that as a misdirection, because they were going to make you think, oh, Killer Croc's here, but then it was just the Rat Master. But then Killer Croc is there. He escaped from his asylum just to live in the sewer so he could lock up a doctor to eat later instead of just eating her as soon as he got her. My gun is doing like no damage. Ow. Oh, and the acting was very bad. Though, good thing, like, to get in its favor was the animation was very good for its time. No, but when am I ever
pulled the plug
ready?
on this Spire's art network.
Oh, he's
Vex's
new.
pretty
For
angry.
me, anyways.
I would be too.
Excuse us while we, kill them.
I mean, we've had eyeball-looking things before, but this one's like the queen eyeball. What's its life bar looking like? Because I've been shooting at it. Ow! It disappeared. It learned my strategy. It's like the Death Star had a baby with the eye demons that we've been fighting. Alright. It put up a shield so we can't hit it. You mean this thing? What cube? Ow. Ow. He shot me with force lightning. The big eyeball. One thing that I love is that weird, like, noise that, Palpatine made when he did his 360 spin. Revived. Ugh. It's like Order 66 all over again. PTSD flashbacks begin. Do you like point way overkill with that one Jedi? I forgot her name. Uh-oh. Yep. Whoa! I got 60 kills. Well, at least it didn't bring us to the exact start. Oh, I hear the music. This is most definitely a boss fight. It's got boss fight music. Ow. I'm trying to find you, but I keep on getting hit. There. Ow. That's cheating. This is outrageous. It's unfair. My cat has the look of like he doesn't care. He doesn't care about my pain and suffering. He's just laying on top of my PS4, living his life. Also, my PS4 isn't a high flying gaming console. It is a chair now, according to him. A very comfortable one. Hey, don't do that. He's putting his claws, well not his claws, his paws in between like the, you know how it has like 3 crevices on the Pro? That's where he's sticking his paw in. And that's tell him no. Ah, I didn't dodge it. I bet Batman could have defeated him with like 3 hits. Because he's Batman. Doesn't matter if you're a Kryptonian, he'll still beat you up. He's moving. That's why I got hit. Okay. What if you, well, never mind then. I was about to say if you die, you could... What a stroke of luck. I don't see no cube to destroy, but this guy still has a shield. Oh. Ow. Okay, you're revived. Bye-bye. Bing bong. Ow. That's rude. What? Oh, I didn't have any ammo in my shotgun. What the heck? Because I kept on trying to fire it, it never loaded. And so I just kept on getting shot there like an idiot. I got his attention by spamming. I had the same thing to the one over here. Now I'm getting swarmed by the little aliens. I need a better weapon. While the reload and shooting is good on this, the damage is like booty cheeks, man. Ain't doing nothing. Okay, I'll switch my weapons real quick. I feel load faster. Alright, okay, I switched it to more of a pistol-based weapon. Might help me to get quick, big hits. Hand cannon. Oh, it's doing more damage. Leroy Jenkins.
Root mine has been dismantled. What's next? We're putting out fires all over the place today.
I'll be honest, I can't remember where we left you. We're in the middle of 3 separate simulations.
We just met the biggest
I didn't
Cyclops
get
I've ever
to
seen,
load
and we
anything.
cracked it in half.
Boop, boop.
Oh,
I missed out
right.
on shoes.
You're so good
Said I
at cleaning
couldn't
up
hold them.
Osiris's messes. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. Now get out of there before the simulation shuts down.
I'm getting a bunch of redeemables because I did what you said. Yeah. Survival of the fittest. It's nothing personal, kid. I just need room for better armor. It's like Andy from Toy Story 2. I don't want to play with you anymore. Ooh, I got a shader. I'm all cool now. I'm edgy, like an emo kid. Watch out. I know how to Naruto run. That means I'm dangerous. I'm also a gamer. I got 2 of the same weapon, except one does slightly more damage. Oh, I did. My cat likes the spaceships, apparently. He's watching very intently. My cat likes watching Christmas movies. Well, he likes pretty much watching anything, but that's what we usually watch when I watch a movie with him. He likes the Christmas spirit, obviously.
I must once again ask you to venture
Not
into
because
the dark.
most of the people are wearing
Move
red
quickly,
suits.
but carefully, Guardian.
Oh, he's very interested in my pistol. I think he's AFK, our guy. Oh, I'm actually trying to figure out where we're supposed to go. Yeah, it looked like there was like an elevator, but it ended up not being an elevator. It ended up just being a trick to make you fall to your death. Oh, something I found humorous was, these people were reenacting, you know, don't try it, Anakin, I have the high ground, but it was in a mall, and he was on an escalator, and, Obi-Wan was at the highest point, and then Anakin started slowly walking up when he said, "You underestimate my power," and he, like, calmly walked up. Then the video ended. We didn't get to see the conclusion. We didn't get to see if Anakin lost his legs. There's things I need to know. Did he get help by the pedestrians inside the mall? Did they leave him to die? Is the reason why he needs a respirator is because he got stuck in between the escalator? These are questions I need to know. I need to know this alternate universe. It is now a alternate universe of canon. Don't at me. I got a hand cannon. Back off. Yo, I understand why Rick is unbeatable in The Walking Dead. It's obviously the gun. This gun has made me impossible. I have become one with Rick. Yes, I also have a unwilling urge to scream, "Carl!" Except I'm like a total boss and I turn the trap on themselves. Big brain. Ow. This guy's gonna win. I refuse. Ha! I made him fall to his death. Like Emperor Palpatine. Man, I can't wait till episode 12 of Star Wars when they bring back Palpatine again. Wow, I remember in episode 68 of, you know, the Star Wars saga, when they brought back Emperor Palpatine again, and they also brought back Vader and Kylo Ren. Such a memorable scene. Yes. I guess they played Dungeons and Dragons too long, that they decided to live out their fantasy.
Bridge is lowering. Let's move.
Oh, so fans, when will we see Darth Riven? Disney? No, I don't think I will. It's nice to meet you. Ow. You know what I learned? That in Jedi Fallen Order, Gunk Droid is canon. Gunk Droid is the greatest Star Wars hero. He will go down in history. You know what? We're obviously Jedis who just don't use lightsabers. I mean, how else are we able to make these giant jumps? Ooh, I have a better idea. So the light side of the Force. I knew it. Next you see Disney buys Destiny and makes it part of canon in the Star Wars universe. This was before they had lightsabers. I mean, I think they have talked about actual guns before. I'm pretty sure they call them like slug throwers or something. Yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi. We'll keep you safe if you tell us. Jango Fett. No. No, she will not. A primitive weapon. I mean, if it works, it works. Hey, I made a slogan. Put it on your bumper today. I'll just want royalties, obviously. I need money. Not everyone is like Kayaba and wasting millions of dollars on robot planes that look like dragons. I don't got that money. Possibly. I'd probably first see if I could get a real-life lightsaber. Or a blaster. Oh, yeah, I actually have seen that video. And like it lights everything on fire.
Guardian. The hatred
I'll just go to his Patreon and make one myself.
Soaking through your skin. Ashladu knows what the Guardians have done.
Well, it's also the closest he could make without frying himself. Because like I watched a actual video, and if you were to have an actual lightsaber, you would need the power of a nuclear plant, and if you didn't combust as soon as you turned it on, yeah, if you didn't combust by that. I mean, Obi-Wan did make that giant jump. Like, if you remember in that video, they edited him screaming when he, made that giant fall onto the thing. Yeah, like that would have been semi-realistic. But no, in the movie, that did not happen. The Force protected him. Like, the Force protected many people. Like, it obviously protected Jango. When Mace Windu went for the head slice, the Force obviously protected him. That's why he's rocking green armor now. See, Boba Fett is the one that really died. Ow. Oh, I feel bad. He went to go heal me and I respawned. Oh, it's going without me. We all know what happens when that happens in horror movies. It happened. I got destroyed. Everyone is saying that the next Venom needs to be R-rated. I'm okay if it's not. I mean, they did a good job about it being R-rated the last time. I can understand that. I mean, didn't he like kill his parents and also his dog, if I remember correctly? Orphanage? Wait a minute. It wasn't, Joe Colt that killed Bruce Wayne's parents, it was Carnage. And the Joker was just an incomplete clone of Carnage. That's why he's a murderous psychopath. Boom, conspiracy made. Like Anakin. Take lessons from Anakin. Don't kill kids on screen. Do it off screen. Because it's a lot more acceptable in society if it's off screen. Do I hear boss music? My emote is doing nothing. It cost me nothing. Joining allies? But I was with you guys. What the heck was this thing? Ooh.
Here she comes.
That's a woman? I thought that was a guy. Wow, I'm not even there. This thing's like attacking my ghost. He's persistent. Wow, they're persistent on you too. There's like 3 guys jumping your dead ghost corpse. You know what I just realized? If Venom is technically canon within the MCU, that means we have our very first MCU film that actually used the F word. Because they cut off Aunt May, they cut off Peter, and they also cut off Nick Fury. I don't know if you see my body, it's actually kind of funny. It's like spinning around. Well, it's gone now. but it was like a, kept on going in a loop. Let us run.
Hashladun is dead.
This is a relief to hear. But Hashladun's presence is no coincidence. The Hive must have grander ambitions for the Pyramid's influences. Return to me. There is much to discuss.
Making sure you were alive. That's what I always do to make sure my friends are alive. I shoot them in the head. I miss the old YouTube days when it was the Wild West. No rules. That is also true. That's part of the good of it. I mean, there are still some really weird videos today. Like Kecker Cringe, the Star Wars Council video I showed you. Pretty weird, but beloved. Your meme is cringe, Skywalker. What? How can you post my meme and not call it Keck? The part that killed me was when he said, you know, Anakin is now known as Cringe Walker. So it seems like they're dropping the gag with what's his name? Drax. Because Infinity War, he didn't say this guy's a man of iron. Well, he isn't a man made out of iron. He seems to be getting more observant now. Progress, character development, mind blown. Ow. Wow, I got a rank up.
A local band of Taken has holed up in a neighboring hydro plant.
They seem rather fond of it. At this rate, I'll have Taken muck in my tea by day's end.
A Glimmer mining crew.
I finally see your name tag.
How could they have coordinated this well? Taken have no leader.
Is
Perhaps
that
you
loot?
just answered your own question, Ghost.
They're heading to another site.
I like loot. Raid Shadow Legends. Oh, are you not right close? I also activated a crystal on accident. Oh, I see your name. I'll take a shortcut through here.
There they go again.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Speeder. I need your help. You're my only hope. Ow.
One of my teams reported taken
I'm stuck in a
infecting
tree.
the water supply. Our purification tech can only do so much.
Ow.
If the contamination spreads, people will die.
I found you. But you're gone now. Now you're back. Ooh. I like this boss battle. No sarcasm. It's the ball. And Mr. Negative's children. Ow.
All the muck cleared up. The soil and water seem fine now.
Then we know how to beat this. The blights have to go.
Revive. There you go. Normal people revive me, an intellectual. Revive. It's like Kafefi. But better. Ow. Ew, I got stuck on a tree. Wow, he gets down even faster than I. Could he be a freshie? Not even to Destiny, but to gaming in general. Wait a minute.
We're making good progress.
He has returned.
But taken energy readings are still off the charts.
He survived that battle. In the video it shows he died, but in reality he survived and ended up in this world. And Leroy Jenkins. He is a legend forever and always. I love you 3000, Leroy Jenkins. I was watching Sword Art Online Abridged, and he said, you know, Basically, if you don't know, the premise of the show is like they're in virtual reality, and if you die in the game, like you die in real life. And so the abridged, they made it where the guy said, you know, I heard more than one person. He said I've heard over 5 people scream Leroy Jenkins when running into battle and dying. And he said, quite frankly, that's more concerning than just one. Well, I said it wrong, but it was a lot. It was a lot funnier in the actual thing. I found this giant hole. Ow! I fell down. Ow. They set me ablaze. What is their problem? Oh. So they mention MK versus DC a lot. Joker does anyways. And the characters that were in it. For the and the Joker DLC for MK11. I don't know why I got stuck. Also, Joker apparently tried to reprogram the Terminator, and he was not very happy. That's the intro dialogue. He said, "You tried to reprogram me," and he said, "I was trying to make you better," and he said, "Incorrect." Also, apparently, Tadekia, however you say his name, Whip Guy, is Jackie's, fiance. Jax's daughter. Yeah, according to the intro, because, he said, "Ah, you're Tadeki's, fiance." And she said, "How'd you know that?" And he said, "Pain makes them talk real good." He also apparently killed a hat guy. I forgot his name. Spinny Hat. Because, yeah, Kung Lao. Because he goes to Liu Kang and says, "You are friends with that hat guy, right?" And he said, "Yes, if you mean Lung Kao." Then yes. And he said, "I hope you guys weren't too close." He also tried to get a deal with Kano in one of the intros. Then he said, "How do I change that Kano to a Kane yes?" Because they said anarchy is not good for business for the Black Dragons. I like to respect all Joker performances. I respect the MK11. I respect all of them. Even, yes, the horrible Jared Leto. I shall give him some respect. Even though it was terrible.
This looks much worse than I was imagining.
Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Wow, sign me up, DC. Don't you see how great my acting skills are? I'm the next Joker. I'll make it big. Oh no. Where are you, dumb boy? Grenade. I threw my grenade at him, but I don't think it did damage. This is outrageous. It's unfair. Stop hitting me! Stop hitting me! Knife! Aha, my knife actually hit. I need to heal up. So, do you think the Shatari are like parasite-based? Maybe? Because in Avengers, once they killed like the main ship, all the ones on Earth died too.
You Guardians are a blessing.
When we have a common goal, civilians and Guardians can stand side by side.
Hive mind?
Accomplish anything.
I could listen to you two talk all day.
Ah. Then they became dogs. Evolution. The more you know. Wow. Okay. Ow. Because Infinity War, you can say, this guy's made of iron. Well, he isn't a man made out of iron. He seems to be getting more observant now. Progress, character development, mind blown. Wow, I got a ring up. Crystal on accident. Oh, I see your name. I'll take a shortcut through here. There they go again. Desperate times call for desperate measures, Peter. I need your help. You're my only hope now.
stuck in a tricky water supply.
Virtualize their operations.
Keep them ready for the next big opportunity.
Like 5G.
When it comes to digital transformation,
Verizon keeps business ready.
What is up, guys? TechRex here. So today we are back at the Eco ATM machine, guys. I've done a video here once before, but I want to do it again, and I want to actually see what happens if I put in my OG iPhone 6. This is the 24-karat gold one. This is way back, guys, from like maybe 2015. It's actually still in pretty decent condition, considering I did 2 videos on it. Apple iPhone.
How would you like to price your device? If you didn't use the
price it.
tap the cap that your device
This one was T-Mobile.
So I know what to do next.
It doesn't work. So let's put that sticker on the back of that gold iPhone 6. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's good. It's attached.
Make sure your device is face up, and if it will power up, go ahead and turn it on now.
Oh, $15. We got a whopping $15 for a 24-karat gold iPhone 6. I think I'm gonna sell it. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Just kidding. Sorry. Sorry. Can't do it.
So I just was watching this video, and this guy had a Legend, you know, the Legend of Zelda 24-karat diamond and gold iPhone 6. And you know those machines that like take your phones and like they give you money for your old phones? Try to give him his 24K gold iPhone for $15. It was limited edition, and they wanted him to give. They were willing to give him $15. Morbius is going to complicate the MCU. I think everyone agrees with that, sort of. Oh, Kecker Cringe with Master Chief. It's infected Halo. The Kecker Cringe is everywhere. Darth Vader would beat Kylo Ren. Don't at me. Also because I have bias. Darth Vader is the OG for me. Unbeatable. Even though Luke beat him in Obi-Wan. And Dooku. Not too long ago I was playing Goat Simulator. It's kind of fun. I got it for free at the App Store. I remember seeing it a long time ago and a lot of people made like somewhat ridiculous videos. It was pretty fun. I caused a lot of mayhem in the cities. I like headbutted a car and exploded someone's house, so, you know.
A lot of good stuff here, Hunter.
Just the norm.
Hi there.
Ooh, I'll take that. Wait, never mind. I thought that said 964. That's just 864.
Good luck, good luck, good luck.
Eververse deals in all manner of goods.
One thing that I'm glad was that Battlefront 2 got rid of its pay to win mechanic. I honestly think it would hurt them a lot more. I mean, it hurt them because a lot of people stopped playing it because of the pay to win mechanics. And everyone points at EA, and I agree, because I played Star Wars Heroes, made by EA, and they want you to spend your money every second. Then again, it's also a mobile ad, so you can imagine how much worse it is than a regular EA game.
Spare parts leaking. Oh dear.
What's your mark this time, Hunter? That's enough. What the? I like to watch the feeds while I work.
My dude is spiky.
Light protect you, Guardian. Light protect us all.
The only thing that's too bad is that the company couldn't get the rights to Halo. I would have loved to play Halo 1 to 5 on the PS4. I mean, that's kind of what happened to, whatchamacallit, Naruto? The Storm games. Like, you could only play 2 to 4, for the longest time on the PlayStation. But then they, changed it where you could play, I mean on the Xbox. And then they changed it where you could play to, you know, the first one. Though I'm pretty sure that wasn't necessarily IP rights, so it was more like actually just making a port.
Need some new moves, Guardian? Maybe a new look?
I'd say, I don't really know. Oh, I did get the Millennium Falcon on Fortnite though. Even though I don't play it much, I do play it sometimes with my nephews. And I got to get the Millennium Falcon. I also almost killed everyone because they had lightsabers in the game and they were OP. Yeah, they could block everything. Machine gun, shotgun, hand cannons, pistols. You named it, it could block it. It could even block other lightsabers, I think. And I almost got my first solo victory royale with it too. But then I decided, nope. You tried to attack instead of block the bullet, so now you die. And so I lost my first solo victory. What would have been my victory royale anyways.
I know you're fast, Hunter.
Did they also put victory with battle royales in Call of Duty after Fortnite?
It's easy math, Guardian. You got
Fortnite like really popularized it, but the original would probably have to be like what, Minecraft, I think. Minecraft Hunger Games. I made a video about it like 4 or 5 years ago actually. You could like you but go into cream. They were ahead of their time. It's like that one line in the Back in the Future when he played rock and he said, "You don't like it? Well, your kids are gonna love it." Same thing with the prequels. When most people first saw it, they said it was horrible. Nowadays, pretty much everyone has it top tier.
Master Skywalker, you never know what you Everything's not
the
gone.
dark side of the forces a pathway to many abilities and considered to be unnatural. All right, Gale. Next, I want you to redesign our armored walkers, so they'll be even more effective in battle. I'll see what I can do.
Targets don't know their targets till you get back.
But why though?
To investigate later.
My programming tells me it's a very nice day.
My character doesn't want to fly for some reason. I jump, but he does not sprout his wings. Do it. Oh, yeah, the Jedi way. One old guy saying, "Do it." Anakin, Lamau. Yeah, I was just watching this meme, and you know the things that they had in the Clone Wars? The walkie things? What are they called? Armored walkers, so that they would be more effective. Yeah, and then it shows the one from The Empire Strikes Back compared to the Clone Wars. And it's way worse. I'm just dancing for some reason. Oh, so I just saw this. They mixed the scenes. So it starts off, it says, "You are the chosen one." It said you would, that you would destroy the Sith, not join them. Then it has another scene where Anakin said, "I've just been arrogant and I apologize. I've been so frustrated with the Council." And then Obi-Wan says, "You are strong and wise. I am very proud of you." Murders a bunch of younglings and kills all the Jedi Masters, and makes Emperor Palpatine the Emperor. Obi-Wan, I'm so proud of you, you know, admitting that, you know, you're arrogant, and that you apologized.
Checking for messages.
Next time, try not to lose it. Well, at least you tried.
Welcome to the
Oh. So it has a scene from Attack of the Clones, and it says, try not to lose it. It was when he dropped his lightsaber. And then it shows Revenge of the Sith when he got caught on fire by the lava. And then it shows Obi-Wan picking up his lightsaber and said, well, at least he tried.
Eververse isn't just a title, it's a promise.
Like, I forgot what game it was, but I think it was on the PS2, and like it had like, you could branch out in the story, and like you could actually go and actually beat Obi-Wan in Revenge of the Sith and kill him and not get burned alive, and you could even kill Palpatine and become an emperor. The Emperor, I mean. That's pretty much all I know about it, because I saw Star Wars Theory playing it. But I'm very interested in it. Made me wonder what, you know, what happened to the canon in Star Wars if, you know, Anakin actually won that fight.
Having to live beyond the walls was terrible.
Like, what happened to Padme? Because I'm pretty sure it's obvious that, you know, Obi-Wan got her to the ship and flew her off because she was in no condition, especially when she got choked. Oh, I can just imagine it. Anakin, don't choke on your aspirations, Padme.
When the Red Legion attacked, it almost cost us everything. It took a miracle to save us.
So you've chosen death. Yeah, that's a meme that's been going around from Lord of the Rings, where he's like, you know, you've chosen death. So... I don't really care.
Ominous rocks, killer robots, people in mortal danger. Seriously, aren't you tired
The
of
Matrix.
Fatigue is a distraction from our purpose, as are complaints.
Bullet
I haven't
time.
begun to
Well,
complain
actually,
yet.
it's freeze time. But...
Ouch! Ugh! Now I'm complaining.
Focus, Sagira.
His robot has a
Reach for the sky,
personality.
big guy.
I mean, the one that I had personality too. He was sad when I possibly died.
Need help? Again?
I've got it, thank you.
This one seems very sassy. The one he has.
Well, Osiris. What did you see? Slow down. Wait.
She's like a combination of C-3PO and R2-D2.
Go! To your left! 2 o'clock! Medium range!
The work parameters of C-3PO and the personality of R2-D2.
You know, I can't help but notice that even with all of reality to explore, you keep picking the places where they shoot at us.
We can't stay here. If the Vex succeed, it's the end of everything.
But what happened to all the other Guardians that were
Can see your
there?
light.
Did they already die? Like, what the heck happened?
You have to go.
Nope, not leaving you. Without me, there's no coming back.
If I don't stop the Vex, there won't be anything to come back to. I'm doing this for the both of us.
Don't you even... Osiris!
Oh no. So that was... Oh. Well, I was about to... Destiny 2. Curse of Orius. Oh, Qui-Gon Jinn. Anakin, you're the chosen one. Anakin. No. I don't think I will. I mean, technically he did. The Jedi were overpowering the Sith, brought their numbers down. Then the Sith were stronger than the Jedi, so he brought down the Sith. He brought balance. Yeah, he wasn't lying when he said you underestimate my power. Most people, what have they ever done? Anakin, I brought down two
There's been a development on
lived
Mercury.
religions.
Strange reports from the cultists clinging to what's left of the planet. Normally, I'd ignore their conspiracy theories. But one of my hidden brought me this.
A dead ghost?
Also,
She's not dead.
Deformed my son.
Her name is Sagira.
Tortured my daughter.
I've known her a very long time.
Wow, now that
And
you
her
think of
guardian.
it, Darth Vader rivals Thanos
Osiris.
for Father of the Year.
The Osiris? The most powerful guardian ever. The hero of six fronts. The Zavala before Zavala?
Zavala wouldn't like to hear you call him that. Most guardians.
He's like,
won't
don't
even
make
speak
me
Osiris's
destroy
name.
you.
He was the only
That's not exactly what
Vanguard commander ever
most
exiled from the
fathers
city.
and sons say to each other.
And the man who taught me what it means to be a
Well,
warlock.
not for me, obviously. That's like every Tuesday.
We found Sagira on Mercury, and at the same time, Vex activity there surged exponentially.
And you think Osiris might be involved?
I need to know what happened.
I bet that's what happened to my character.
Even if the Vanguard wants to forget him.
I bet him and his dad fought
When
to
I
the
lost
death.
my light,
Looks like it.
I didn't have anything
He was
else.
that big red stain
I
on his
was
face.
empty. Then you came to Io, and you helped me find my way back.
Oh,
I
my
need
thing's
that friend
black
again,
now.
Guardian.
Black and gold.
Go to Mercury. Take Sagira
My
with
ghost,
you.
is that what he's called?
The followers of Osiris, the few who remain, might know what
I
her
got a
presence
skin
means.
for him.
And for now, let's keep this between us. I'd hate to have to throw you off this wall.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that this had any connection to
was a
Borderlands with the
That
like style.
was a joke.
It's made. Me 5 seconds later. No. No, I don't think I do. Because
The
that is
traveler
literally my
transformed Mercury
memory.
into a garden
Like,
world.
not very long
It was a
after a lot
paradise
of things.
until
Like,
the
I
Vex
forgot
came.
that I cooked a hot
The
dog
Vex
one time.
replaced the
And I was
planet's
like
core
super
with their own
hungry.
machines.
And it had
We call
already
it the
gotten
Infinite
so
Forest.
cold. And
An
it wouldn't
ever-expanding
taste good
labyrinth
if I
of
warmed it up a
realities.
second time.
No two paths are ever the same. No one has ever escaped. It was Osiris's obsession.
Sort of. Yeah, I lose like my headphones all the time and I spend like 3 hours looking for them all the time.
Welcome to Mercury, Guardian. The signs told me you would come.
Like, once
What a
I get like in a
coincidence. We follow
conversation,
the
I
signs
can
here, too.
usually keep it
And by
rolling.
signs, I mean
But
facts.
That too is a sign.
if I like
I am
think,
Brother Vance of
basically,
the followers of
I
Osiris,
forget everything.
Keeper of the Lighthouse, and Oracle of the Lost Prophecies.
Which doesn't make sense. Wait, so if I remember correctly, wasn't Darth Revan both a Sith and Jedi technically? Oh, maybe that's what Anakin learned, and why he said, "I've learned the lies of the Jedi. I've seen through the lies of the Jedi." Now you think about it. Well, what if Anakin just magically learned every dark secret the Jedi had?
There is a Vex gateway near your location. Osiris spent
Big
years
brain.
studying it. He was convinced it was the door to the infinite forest. If it is still
I
possible
mean, who
to
knows,
find
maybe
Osiris,
Palpatine was like
we need to
telling
open
him
that door.
every dark secret the Jedi had every time they went to the opera.
Student.
Brother Vance, Osiris's greatest fan.
Have you ever heard the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise? No? Oh, Anakin must have been like, oh, he just likes his references. His pop culture references. Even though that most Jedis didn't even know him. Oh. When I was playing BitLife, I tried to join the student council at my middle school and high school. And I said, this is outrageous, it's unfair, because every time I tried to join, they denied me on the council. Which isn't what happened to Anakin at all. He got on the council, he just wasn't a master. Well, he was one of the best in lightsaber duels, though. Like, probably the only people that could challenge him was Obi-Wan, Mace Windu, and Yoda. Everyone else outdone. Same thing with the Force, too. And I mean, if you when you watch the Star Wars: The Clone Wars, it does buff his personality, so he's not. It like clears some things up.
I'm so pleased Osiris has brought you to me, his most faithful servant.
Well, yeah, that is true. Like, I'm pretty sure one sentence in the Clone Wars is like, Ahsoka said, "I need an adult," and he said, "I am an adult," because he's her master. And she said, "No, you're not."
To the infinite forest, a place from which no one has ever returned. Not even
Roasted
Osiris.
by your own student. Then again, he would do that all the time to Obi-Wan, so I bet Obi-Wan was just smirking in the background. Oh, I remember seeing this one, and it was Anakin, and he was doing like that, like, forced smile, and it said, when your Jedi homies low-key roast you, but you know Order 66 is about to happen. So it had the slight force, but also genuine smiles. I remember, I think it was like when we first moved here, I got on YouTube and I watched like an obscure horror movie. Like it was made like in the 60s, I think. And it had like these lake monsters, and it scared me for quite a bit, if I remember correctly. And it was weird, like they lived like under the house, under the character's house, and also in his river. Well, not his river, the lake in the backyard. I mean, if I could find it, I'd probably watch it again and see, like, compare to contrast if it still scared me. Probably wouldn't. Like, I watch most horror movies now and not be scared. I mean, don't mean to discredit Freddy Krueger, but none of his movies are really scary. Maybe like the first one, but the rest of them are more like comedies.
Here it is. Well, I'm ready if you are. We can't get through. If Osiris's ghost were awake, then maybe she could help.
Osiris, preserve us. You have his ghost? Sagira? Please, please, bring her to me.
Wrong turn. I think I've seen that. Oh, have you seen Dead End? Dead End is different, and it's part of the reason why it's on my top 10 horror movies. So basically, it's about the woman in white, is what it surrounds it by, the myth of the woman in white. They pick up a woman in white, and she ends up being a ghost. And, not really. I mean, in some scenes, sort of. But it it uses that, like, as suspense. Like, you know what's gonna happen, but it, like, puts you, on edge, instead of just, you know, waiting for it to actually happen. They do stuff that, like, makes you slightly unnerved while it's happening. Because while you can tell it's gonna happen, you don't know what exactly is gonna happen. Like, you know they're gonna die, but not like how. And like, when it actually gets to the kills, it's like led up to a very good point. Another horror movie that I liked was Cabin in the Woods. Revolutionary horror film. No, Cabin in the Woods. No, Cabin in the Woods was way different, way better. For one thing, it stars Chris Hemsworth, you know, the actor for Thor.
Take out the module.
And it pretty much explains all the dumb decisions that people make in horror movies.
Thank you.
I don't want to spoil it too much.
I don't know what I would have done if
like
Osiris hadn't sent you to me.
Revolutionary.
In return, the followers of Osiris can help you revive his ghost. We have a hidden temple on Earth.
This
Take
guy's
Sagira
blind.
to these coordinates.
He's from Mortal Kombat.
I will notify the followers that you are coming.
He's got the red cloth around his eyes and everything,
now that the
too.
lighthouse is safe,
You're not
we
fooling
can prepare
us.
for Osiris's return.
You're the whip guy's
All
dad,
the
one that can use the sword with
are coming to
telepathy.
pass. I'm finally going to meet Osiris.
Yeah. Ka-chow. I mean, it gets you invested, so I would say that's pretty good. I would have took myself out way before that.
Hawthorne scouts surveyed that area in the Red War. There's no temple there. Just an old radio tower.
Do you want to know what a horrible fate is? This one woman,